Welcome back to Self-Serving Skillet, where all this month I'm doing a chopped style mystery basket challenge with a few rule changes so it's a little bit more adaptable to your kitchen. Changes to the rules include that there is no time limit and I can go to the store if I need to, and I'm allowed to look stuff up. And with all those changes, it's a little bit more like I'm looking in my cupboards going, what am I going to do with this? So let's check it out. Dessert round. I have cream cheese, a lemon ginger kombucha. These are Minneolas, and Egyptian licorice tea. So right off the bat, I'm thinking some sort of cheesecake. These three ingredients, I have a rough idea of how they should taste, but I'm just gonna taste them all to see, because I might be surprised. Not very acidic. Lemon comes through. Ginger, maybe not so much. Just gonna cut off a little cheek here so I can get some rind and some fruit. Ooh. Tastes a little grapefruity. Like a sweeter grapefruit. That's nice. And then the rind. I like that. Egyptian licorice tea. Now I wonder if there's actually a species of licorice that's specific to Egypt, or if this just denotes a spice blend. Very warm, very spicy. I might use this as like a decaf substitute for chai. Alright, tasting them did bring a little bit more clarity. I know that I'm gonna use the peel of the Minneola. I definitely want the lemon and ginger to come through in this guy, which is so slight. I might find myself adding a little bit more lemon and or ginger. And I'm thinking maybe a sauce with the licorice. I'm gonna start by making a simple syrup, which is just equal parts water and sugar, a couple tablespoons, high heat till this comes together. My other few tablespoons, I'm gonna use the kombucha to thin out my cheesecake a little bit. I think I like the idea of ginger a little bit better. It's going to play with the spice blend in the tea. So in the tea we have licorice root, cinnamon bark, orange peel, ginger root, cardamom pod, black pepper, clove. I'm going to take some peels from this Minneola. I'm going to candy them. And this, I'm thinking, will be more of a garnish. I think for these purposes, since I'm making 4 of them, since that's what they do on the show, they make enough for the judges, and I'm imagining I'm hosting a dinner party that I'm wildly unprepared for. So for those purposes, I want to go into dinner party mode, which both means make ahead and keep it simple. Otherwise you're going to drive yourself nuts. My sugar's all dissolved in here, and I'm just going to throw my Minneola peels in here for about 15 minutes. While that's happening, let's work on our cream cheese. There's 8 ounces of cream cheese, somewhere around 250 grams. Let's see if it tells me. Nope, just 8 ounces. Use that sweetened kombucha to thin out this cream cheese just a little bit. I didn't put too much sugar in there, maybe 2 tablespoons in the whole thing. That is really nice. The flavors come together nicely. I'm going to loosen it up just a little bit more, and I'm losing the lemon and ginger. So I think I'm going to zest part of a lemon and add some more ginger. You could also do this whole thing with lemon juice, which would serve the dual purposes of loosening up the cream cheese and making it lemony. Perfect. And these flavors are going to marry a little bit more as we let this rest, as we let this cool. So err on the side of delicacy. gonna taste this simple syrup here because I have a couple ideas. That's nice. That would go nice in like a cocktail. So I'm gonna reserve a little bit of this, and I'm just gonna make tea in it. Let's see if it gives us a suggested time. 7 minutes. This cheesecake has been chilling out for a little bit, and it's a little bit looser than I wanted it to be. So instead of piping it into champagne flutes, I have 4 of the same champagne flute, and that's usually my trick for this particular style of dish. I think I'll use these bowls and pop them in the freezer for just a minute or two, and then I can garnish them as I see fit. Let's try to flatten that out. Sort of a circle in the middle of the bowl instead of a blob. And then this candied, I forget what it even is anymore. It is a little bit stronger than it was before I candied it. I'm thinking skinny strips so it doesn't hit you all at once. Usually if I'm doing no-bake cheesecake, I want to crumble up some graham crackers, give it a little crunch. I don't have any graham crackers, so I'm just going to use these little shortbread cookies. And it's going to do just fine. Get a rolling pin or a bottle, and we're just going to crush them. Chilled for 15-20 minutes. Not the prettiest of the courses, but at least I got it all on the plate, which is a major premise of the show. You don't get it all on the plate, you don't stand a chance. Alright, so we have here a lemon ginger kombucha cheesecake with some candied Miniello. I'm going to call this a licorice tea caramel shortbread crumble. If you're getting any value out of this video at all, just do me a favor and click that like button. It just lets YouTube know that I'm doing a good job and lets my content spread to more people. Let's try this out. The texture's nice. The texture's more like a custard. The licorice with that ginger. Candied citrus, very nice. Gonna add just a little bit of salt to that shortbread. Everything on the same spoon. That's a functional dessert. That's very nice. This process did remind me a little bit of when I made a ginger simple syrup for Moscow Mules, and then as a result I also made candied ginger. If you'd like to watch that video, I'll put it up right over here. Or if you'd like to see me craft a ginger tea cocktail, that's this one right here.